Hello, and welcome to Cody Philosophy. With the prevalence of online fitness content in the year 2023, I feel as though I'd be remiss not to throw my proverbial hat into the ring along with my two useless pieces of paper in an effort to weasel my way into a market rife with hucksters, charlatans, fake natties, half-truths, mistruths, and whatever the hell the Liver King just did to bring to you a cold, hard holy run-on sentence Batman truth regarding weight loss. Most diet and exercise regimes oriented around weight management, whether procured online or prescribed by trainer, are completely ineffective, with the overwhelming majority of individuals regaining most of the lost weight within a span of a couple years. Given the irrefutable correlation between body mass and chronic disease, these findings bode troublesome for a nation in which 2/3 of its populace is now categorized as overweight or obese. The future economic strain of a healthcare system flooded by our ailing citizens will be immeasurable. So why are so many wellness professionals failing to provide us with successful long-term lifestyle solutions to better manage our vitality? Well, they are not. The problem in this regard lies not with erroneous instruction, but instead user error, with adherence rates to healthful lifestyle changes for the average American being more dismal than Leonardo DiCaprio's devotion for his current female suitor following her 25th birthday. It can be said in only so many ways to trade out the cookie for the carrot, but at some point that damn horse has to drink the water himself. So how do we encourage individuals to employ meaningful, sustainable, actionable change from within for the betterment of themselves and civilization? My proposed solution requires only one word, 4 letters and 1 syllable. Heat. Heat is the supreme tool we may wield in the fight against health stagnation by intrinsically motivating our fellow man to better adhere to his wellness regime. No, I'm not talking about the energy resulting from molecular activity nor the painfully average American professional basketball team. I'm of course referring to Michael Mann's 1995 American crime drama film, notably starring Robert De Niro and Al Pacino. The film revolves around two central characters, professional thief Neil McCauley portrayed by De Niro and determined LAPD Lieutenant Vincent Hanna depicted by Pacino. Highly regarded for its performances, gritty action, and cinematics, it chronicles the dualistic relations between cops and robbers along with the strain a man's occupational pursuits can have on his interpersonal relationships. We shall delve a bit deeper into its finer details to see what can be extracted and weaponized in the fight for our health. And apologies for my Hispanic viewers, but there will be no unnecessary spoilers ahead. So what on earth does a nearly 30-year-old heist flick have to do with diet and exercise adherence? Well, the answer boils down to an often overlooked designate called mindset. In the film, Hannah stalks McCauley with reckless abandonment. Nearly every waking second he spends in feverish pursuit of Neil, not for the mere call of duty to uphold the law, but by the innate drive to hunt and kill his opposition by any means necessary. He skips meals, avoids sleep, skirts familial engagements, threatens informants and endangers civilians if it offers even a morsel of advancement in the pursuit of his quarry. Hannah's actions are not unlike our ancestral inclinations to hunt and pursue prey, to spend days studying, assessing, coordinating, planning and ultimately executing in that pivotal moment to slay the hunted and offer your family sustenance in what was once a sparsely resourced and unforgiving environment. Modern living drastically blunts the necessity for such pursuits. Cheap food, pornography, and consumerism inadvertently promote a life of gluttony and lethargy. Millions of years of meticulously shaped survival instincts have been snuffed out seemingly overnight by drive-thrus and little debbies. The trials and tribulations that were once baked into the nourishment process are no more, with the primary struggle we face in the attainment of sustenance today occurring in the form of waiting for the old geezer in front of you to win or die in their eternal deathmatch with the self-checkout machine. Secondly, in the realm of psychology, an effect known as ironic process theory proposes that attempting to purposefully obstruct certain thoughts from consciousness only increases the likelihood of their proliferation. To demonstrate this, please, whatever you do, do not think about your perspiring Uncle Randy, in drag, whilst flamboyantly riding a mechanical bull. My apologies for the mental discomfort in this exercise, but now you may see the point and hopefully soon, stop seeing your uncles. To combat this effect, poor thoughts and behaviors are best relinquished not through attempted avoidance, but rather through the replacement with another engaging activity. I am not suggesting to pursue a career in law enforcement in an effort to satiate the biological inclinations to hunt and kill, lessening the propensity of overindulgence and inactivity, but rather cultivate towards adopting a lean mindset akin to Vincent's. Allow your spirit to be voraciously enveloped in a productive activity that involves total mind and body stimulation. Immerse yourself until its finest conceivable details have been utterly exhausted, not for the mere outcome, which may be beneficial nonetheless, but for the sake of the pursuit itself.
But I can't work when I'm hungry.
Newsflash: if human beings couldn't function after skipping a meal, we wouldn't be here as a species. Your ancestors faced countless perils, fasted for days to weeks on end, suffered blistering physical and mental hardships, all the while occasionally committing unspeakable acts, all in an effort to spawn your being into existence for you to simply sit here and say you cannot file these TPS reports within your air-conditioned cubicle without 4 hot meals and 2 snacks a day. You don't bloody need it, you've only habituated yourself to crave it.
But life is about balance.
I say fuck balance. The US health crisis is a metric light year from being saved by words such as balance, love yourself always mantras, and coddle culture telling people that no matter what they cannot overcome their circumstances so that they may stay on the never-ending carousel of medications and therapy. I say lean into your hunger and embrace the endogenous chemical signaling of your anatomy to drive your next conquest while viewing food as little more than a fuel source, an inconvenient but necessary banality momentarily disengaging you from your mission objective. Then when you do eat, choose healthful food sources rich in protein and micronutrients whilst relishing not in the fleeting sensory information provided by your taste buds, but by the knowledge that this meal will aid you in your pursuits to build a lasting legacy and maximize your imprint on the universe. By reframing these mental hegemonies, weight management will course correct itself and, if done correctly, you won't even have realized it. Perhaps I'm a bit overzealous in my advocations to rebel in a world of overindulgence, to live a life of discipline and scarcity ever on the brink of madness to forward your own carnal ends. However, if all other approaches to treating your health have failed you, perhaps plan a quiet night to yourself and giving this timeless action classic a watch. Carefully observe Pacino's performance. Allow his determination for catching De Niro to osmotically diffuse through the screen and into your being, to change the spotlight of your attention so that you may become a tireless pursuer of excellence within your craft, almost as if your life depended upon it, because it does. And if his performance does not captivate you, nor does the practical advice acquired from this video essay, well, at least Uncle Randy and I were able to provide you with an excellent countermeasure for premature ejaculation. Your time spent with me has been greatly appreciated. Be sure to like, subscribe, or tell me and my Christopher Lee voice to get fucked in the comment section. Good day to you.